Please avoid YouTube gurus. You're going to be trying different things and you waste time and you will not even learn anything. You will be confused. After 4 years on YouTube, here are 10 things I learned as a small YouTuber. Number one, gadgets don't matter. Like, start creating your content with what you have at your disposal. If I've waited till I have an iPhone or a big phone or a microphone, I will not be creating content for 4 years. So I started my YouTube journey with the phone I have, and I'm still creating my content. In fact, I used to have a small mic, but the mic is not working right now. So I'm recording this video without any mic. The microphone from the phone is what I'm really using to record right now. So this is to show you that gadgets don't matter. As long as your audience can hear you, even if it's not of high quality, as long as your audience can see you, even if it's not of high quality, then just create your content. The second lesson I learned in my YouTube journey is to start rough, to start messy. Like, you don't need to figure everything out before you can start creating content. You don't need to know how to edit videos or how to do a lot of things before you start creating content. You don't need to even have a perfect script or have the perfect clarity on the or idea of what your channel should be about before you start creating content. I've been making content since 2021, and I learned, like, I've made content about feminine hygiene, I've made content about jam, I've made content about so many things before. In 2024, in 2024 I've made changes on the content I was making in the beginning of 2024 and late 2024. So you can always change your niche, you can always change the direction of your content. So don't wait till you have perfect idea, or I want to start creating content but I think this idea is not good, or this idea is not going to work. If you are waiting for the perfect idea, you will be losing. You will not create anything at all. You are waiting for perfect moment to start, or you have to have a perfect situation before you start. You'll be losing. Even though my channel is still small, I've gained certain skills from just showing up and doing YouTube. And I have another channel that is monetized, even though it's a different niche, but I've gotten insight to some extent about YouTube. But if you are on the outside and you want to start, or you are a beginner, you're just starting and you're feeling like, oh, everything has to be perfect before you start, then definitely you are missing it. Don't let perfectionism stop you from creating content. Just start messy, start rough. Another very important lesson is set or have a realistic expectation. If you are a new YouTuber, or if you're a beginner YouTuber, or if you are even aspiring to start your YouTube journey in 2025, definitely have a realistic expectation, because as new YouTubers, we are all focused on getting 1,000 subscribers and getting 4,000 watch hours, which, because we want to join the YouTube partner program. And because of that, we get tempted with all content that are talking about how to get monetized in 3 days, how to get monetized in 7 days, which is not realistic for you, especially for a beginner who does not have any experience with creating content. So definitely have a realistic content. 3 days monetization, 7 days monetization, 2 weeks, even 1 month monetization is not realistic for you, except if you are lucky and one of your video goes viral and you get your channel monetized in a couple of days. And certain niches get monetized, get audience faster than other niches. The most realistic for you as a small channel who don't even have experience is to, let's say, work with 6 months. Like, you are going to fail, you are going to try, you're going to do a lot of things and get hold of how even YouTube works. So 6 months, start with 3 months, then you use the experience you have from 3 months to build up to 6 months, and then to push further, so that you make sure that you get monetized in 12 months. But if you are tempted, or if you are focused on unrealistic expectation of meeting up YouTube monetization requirements in 7 days, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to waste your time chasing algorithm, chasing those type of content that keep on pushing, get monetized in 7 days, and you will not even work on your channel. You won't even know what your channel is doing. You won't even understand how your channel is doing. You are not even going to appreciate the growth you are seeing in your channel, because you have unrealistic expectation for yourself. Please avoid YouTube gurus. Like, avoid YouTube gurus. If you are starting out, avoid YouTube gurus. Even as a small channel, avoid YouTube gurus. Like, all these gurus that will be telling you how to monetize in this, do that, you're not going to focus on yourself. You're going to be trying different things, and you waste time, and you will not even learn anything. You will be confused. I've been there. It's been 4 years. I've been there. Like, at a point, I have to just unsubscribe to all the YouTube gurus I've been following, all the big YouTube gurus and small YouTube gurus. And I think it's a trend, especially this year, and it's going to happen a lot in 2025, is people feel like creating content about YouTube, the YouTube niche, the YouTube how-to niche, is profitable. So everybody is pushing out content, whether it is realistic or whether the ideas or the tips are actionable or not. They are just pushing it out because new YouTubers, small channels, we are all looking for how to survive on this YouTube race. So don't focus on YouTube gurus, please, because at the end of the day, if you keep following YouTube gurus, you might end up, whenever the time that you use to create your content, the time that you use to edit your content and to create a thumbnail for your content, you're using the whole day jumping from one YouTube guru to another. Like, you end up in a day watching 50 YouTube gurus about how to do YouTube while you are not creating content for YouTube. The irony. So as you are creating content, you wait, you see how that content works for your channel, and then if needs be, then you look for one or two YouTube gurus that are giving out advice, and see and pick the realistic thing that you can do. You are a one-man team. So if you focus on YouTube gurus in 2025, you are going to be sucked into a hole that you are not going to come out in a long time. So please avoid YouTube gurus. If you're just starting and you don't know anything, then you can, the how-tos, how to upload the video, how to create thumbnail, but you see how to chase algorithm, those type of content, as a small YouTuber or as a beginner YouTuber that you're just coming, avoid them. Another lesson, which is also a build up to the one I mentioned right now, is don't join any course. If you are just starting, you've not started getting money from YouTube, and you want to pay for maybe $500 course, you that YouTube has not started paying you, and you want to pay $500 course, so don't subscribe to any course. And if you may, subscribe to the cheaper ones. And one thing is, if you started seeing courses there, that is why I said you should avoid YouTube gurus, because if you start seeing adverts for YouTube courses, hi, you will run, because almost every YouTube guru has a course. So, and you cannot join all of them. So what I did back then was I joined few free courses. I've not paid for any YouTube course. The one that I wanted to even pay was at $1 that time. It was a basic course by Ali Abdal under his PTYA Foundation, and I was not able to pay at that time because of some issues, and they have to just enroll me for free. So instead of you running around to buy course, just if you can, if you see free courses that you feel like you're going to get some value from it, because all the things that they're going to teach you in free courses are the basic. If you think that you still need basic things, then you can join one or two courses. But if you don't have the money, if you feel like it's going to distract you, don't join any courses. If you want to join any course, let it be specific course that is going to add to your skill. For me, I start with joining a free course to learn camera confidence. So I learned camera confidence. I wasn't looking for a course to teach me how to get monetized in 3 days. No, that was not the course I was looking for. I was looking for a course that would teach me how to be confident on camera, and that was what I went for. So it was specific, and it's a skill that added to my value. I got value from it, and I started practicing. Likewise, you can look for courses that are specific, maybe communication. I did that also. I joined a free course that teaches about communication. So if they are specific courses that you feel like you need them to add value to yourself, then do join them. But you see all this YouTube monetization, YouTube pro, YouTube this and that, as a beginner, as a small channel, avoid them. You don't even have the money, but when you start seeing money from YouTube and you want to invest in yourself, you can pay for their courses. But as a beginner, as a small channel, focus on the free courses that you feel they are going to add value to you. Free courses like maybe how to edit well, or how to edit vlog, how to communicate well. These are very specific. But the courses that are not good for you as a small channel or as a new YouTuber are courses that will talk about YouTube, how to grow on YouTube algorithm, YouTube whatever. So avoid that. With me, I don't edit much. For sit down videos like this, roughly 30 minutes to 1 hour, I do edit a video, and at max maybe 1 hour 30 minutes I'll finish editing a sit down video of maybe 20 minutes or even 15 minutes. But for vlog, because I've recently started vlogging, so vlog takes time to edit for me, and even that I try to cut down the editing time. So vlog, let's say 3 to 5 hours, maybe not at a stretch. Maybe I started this part and then come back again. So if you combine all the hours I spend editing a vlog, especially if it is long, it's roughly between 3 hours to 5 hours. So vlog really takes time, and I'm still learning how to cut down that editing part. So don't waste your time editing. If it is a sit down video, please, by all means, just let everything be raw, except where you feel like there's mistake or something of that nature, then you're going to cut it out. But don't waste time doing super editing, making sure that you have everything perfect. Don't waste your time doing that. I don't script. When I started, I don't script. Then there was a time I was learning how to script and all that. I was following all these YouTube gurus who I started scripting, and it was hard for me to sit down and create a content that maybe a 15-minute content that I can just do in 30 minutes, set camera and sit down and just record. I'm now spending 1 hour or even more to create a 15-minute content, because I have to be looking at the script and then reading, and then I'll feel like I didn't say the exact thing that was on the script. Then I'll just rush back and then look at the script again. So scripting did not really work for me, and majority of new YouTubers or small channels don't need scripting. What you need is just bullet point. Like if you like this that I'm recording this video, I've already write bullet point the tips or the lessons I want to mention in my video, but I did not really write word for word like what I'm going to say. I cannot do that. I'm recording everything raw. The only thing I did is to bullet point the lessons. So if you are a small YouTuber or a new YouTuber, don't focus on scripting and all of that. What I did focus on that I really take time to, maybe before the video or after the video, is title. I go back and forth because title is very, very important on your YouTube channel. Title is what I really put time in making sure that I get the title right, but the video script, I don't really script. I only jot if there is a lesson or a point I want to. And for my storytelling videos, I do it raw. I record them raw. I don't script anything down. And that is why on my videos you'll find me rumbling and blabbling and with a lot of filler words and you know, and all that. And so because I do not script, and scripting does not work for me. And if you feel like scripting works for you, fine. But scripting does not work for me. And I know if you are going to follow script by script, you're going to have a lot of time. You're going to waste and spend a lot of time creating content. But if you just have bullet points and you're recording everything raw, it's going to simplify your content creation time. Another very important lesson that I learned is to invest in consistency and perseverance. Because if you are doing YouTube today, quitting tomorrow, then starting again after like 5 months, you're not going to see growth. Like, I've been there. You have to keep going even when you are not seeing the views, even when you don't feel like doing it, even when it's only you and your family that are watching your videos. You have to just get up, do it, and just upload your content. And with time, you see that you start picking up, you learn a lot of things, you make a lot of changes that will work for your channel, and you see that you have started seeing noticeable growth on your channel. Another thing that has worked for me, especially to build my consistency, is batch creating. Like, batch creating my content saves me time and really helped in building my consistency, because right now this is the third content I'm creating this morning. I think it's about 10 a.m. right now, and I'm creating the third content. I've created two with one clothes, and I removed the clothes and I wore this one, and I'm recording this content, and after this one I'm going to create another content. So at a time I do mostly 3 or 4 contents. If I don't have much time, or if I don't have enough storage, then I do 2. But I don't do 1 content and just go. I don't waste that. I do 2 content or 3 content or even 4 content. 4 content is the maximum I do in a day. So with 4 content, even if I am uploading 1 content a week, that means I have 4 content for 1 month. So batch creating content saves you time. So if you're a small YouTuber and you're thinking about how to go with consistency or how to be consistent with your upload, always batch create your content. For vlogs, I cannot do that because vlogging take times. It's not that I'm recording the entire activities that happens in a day. I do picked up from days, so I cannot batch create my vlogs. But for sit down videos like this, I batch create. Like, even if it is 2 videos at a time, don't create 1 video and just go. Always make sure that when you sit down to record videos, you are recording 2 videos. You have 2 ideas that you're going to talk about, that you're going to record your videos on. Batch creating helps you to be consistent on YouTube, because Most of the times I'll batch create, I will edit and just schedule on YouTube. It saves time, it makes you to be more consistent, and you are going to enjoy the process. Which brings me to the last lesson: enjoy the process of creating content for YouTube. If you do not enjoy the process, if you are not enjoying the process, you're going to quit early. Because if your motivation is just about getting monetized and getting the money, then as a small YouTuber or as a beginner YouTuber, and you're not seeing the growth, you're not seeing the money, you're going to lose interest. So you have to enjoy the process. You have to enjoy the process of recording video, enjoy the process of editing. Even if it is one process, enjoy the process of uploading the video or creating thumbnail. For me, what I enjoy most is creating thumbnail. Like, I love creating thumbnail, and at a time sometimes I'll create 5 different thumbnail for a video, and I'll be like, how am I going to put all of these? And I'll be like, which one should I upload? Which sometimes I do 3 tests of the thumbnail test. Sometimes I just use one out of the many thumbnail I created. So for me, even though sitting down to talk on the camera, I still find it challenging. But when I start, then I keep going. But before I start, I'll be like, oh, should I start? Should I not start? What am I going to say? Things like that. But I love the process of creating thumbnails. So if you're a small YouTuber or a new YouTuber, you have to enjoy 1 or 2 process of creating content for YouTube. If not, you're going to keep quitting because you're not seeing growth. So enjoy the process. And the bonus lesson, which is the most important thing for any YouTuber, especially struggling ones like me, is knowing that YouTube is hard work. Like, hard work. If you see any YouTuber that is telling you that YouTube is easy, YouTube is not hard, please run. Please run, because they are not telling you the truth. The truth of the matter is YouTube is hard work. You have to put in hard work. If you are smart enough, you put in hard work, and your hard work, you do it smartly in such a way that you do not suffer much. But you have to put in hard work. Sitting down to create content is hard work. Creating thumbnail is hard work. Feeling lazy and just standing up to create content despite not feeling it is hard work. Even looking at your 2 views on your channel is hard work. It's hard work. Like, you have to put in a lot of things. It's like your plant that you have to keep nourishing it with nutrients, with water, with all the right things that it needs to grow. So it's hard work. Don't think that, okay, you're going to just put in 1 or 2 things and everything will just blow. If you are lucky, you get viral, good for you, but not everybody will go viral. I hope this lesson is going to help many small YouTubers and new YouTubers like me. Please consider subscribing.